Leaders of the parliamentary opposition in the OECS will be reviewing the status of the revised Treaty of Bastere with an update on the economic union at a regional meeting being held here in St. Lucia and scheduled for Wednesday, 16th September. At this second meeting of leaders of the parliamentary opposition, the OECS Growth and Development Strategy, as well as the accession of Martinique to associate membership, will be among matters tabled for discussion. Elmer Jean Isaac is the head of the Regional Integration Unit at the OECS Commission.
There is the Assembly of Parliamentarians, which involves both government and opposition parliamentarians from the member states. And the treaty requires that the leaders of the opposition be a part of the delegation from each member state, so that it is important for them to know what is going on with respect to the economic union, so that they can take the message back. So it is important that they be part of the spreading the message to their constituents, but also that they be part of the evolution of the economic union and the development and of policy, and that they guide that policy development as parliamentarians and as people who can bring the message to the OECS from the ground.
The OECS Commission says it recognizes that this upcoming meeting of the leaders of parliamentary opposition will be a significant opportunity to inform the key stakeholder group on development towards the regional integration movement in areas such as the free circulation of goods and the free movement of persons.
If you look at the composition of the leaders of the opposition now, you would notice how many of our member states have in fact changed, so that you have the current heads of government of at least, it may be 5 of them, let's count. St. Lucia has changed, Montserrat, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, Antigua and Barbuda. So we've had, that's 5 changes we've had of heads of government since we started this work on economic union in 2011. So you are right, we have changes, and we need to ensure that the opposition is involved in the work that we are doing on an ongoing basis. And it's very important because some of the work that the OECS is doing goes right down to the legislation that needs to be either enacted or amended by member states. You do not want a situation where policy development is stymied, legislative work is stymied because you have not involved that significant constituent, which is the opposition side of government.
The meeting will be held at the Bay Gardens Hotel Wednesday.